That's called the Shire. That's pretty cool. This one's for you, muddy boot laces.
I've started later than I probably should have, but it's fine.
Hi guys, I'm on the West Highland Way. I'm about 7.5 miles in. I'm at a little pub called the Beech Tree. They've got loads of animals around here. So they've got pygmy goats, they've got birds, hamsters, gerbils, a lot, which is really nice place, lovely people. I've bumped into someone along the trail, a lovely young girl called Pippa, an Aussie, been in the UK for a week, so we've just kind of just been doing a bit of the trail together, having a chat, so which is quite nice because you do tend to spend a lot of these things by yourself. So yeah, I'll keep you updated, but it is raining at the moment, pretty grey, but very typical Scotland. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in a bit.
4 miles to drive.
Very smart. I think it's like a childhood thing. I'll have to look it up. I mean, it doesn't look amazing.
It's pretty cool.
The trolls of recession's hit them. Cost of living crisis and all. Entering the national park now. Leaving whatever county or area that I can't remember. So we are about 3 miles away from Conic Hill. It's not technically on the West Highland Way, it's a bit of a detour, like I think between 1/4 to 1/2 mile. I'm coming to a part now where just before Loch Lomond there are a lot of camping restrictions, wild camping restrictions, so I need to be careful of that. Conic Hill is supposed to be just outside of those camping restrictions. Yeah, Pippa, who I was walking quite a lot today with, she's gone on ahead. She's got to get to a campsite about halfway, maybe a little bit less than halfway of Loch Lomond, so I just said, you need to go on ahead, like I'm just going to slow you down, and yeah, I've got more days to do this than you, and yeah, just let her go ahead. We've got to do these things at our own pace at the end of the day. You know, there's a reason I come out here alone to do it, so you know, I need to keep that in mind. So yeah, but I thought Conic Hill could be a good place to do camp. It's going to be cold. I've looked at the weather. I was prepared for -1, but it's supposed to be like between -3 and -4 up there. It's going to be windy, perhaps. I mean, there's no wind at the moment, but at the top of the hill it's different. And I've got the Lanshan 2, Lanshan 2 Pro, which, you know, isn't the best for wind. So is it the most sensible option? I don't know. Am I still going to do it? Yes. So yeah, let's see how it goes, eh? That is an incredible bit of scenery. They have got a great little spot, haven't they? Just there. Very jealous indeed. We're going to go up this now, try and find a camping spot. But yeah, good little spot, guys. Jealous. So I went off the track. Don't know if you can see it down there. Thinking I could just camp halfway up. You can't, so I had to take an even harder route than the main route going up. God, I really hope there's a good spot up here because I bloody ain't there. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'd say worth it. Absolutely worth it. Slight wind up here, but not enough to cause an issue. My God, worth it. Absolutely worth it. So that was very blowy. Probably not my smartest move, camping at the top of this hill. But when I'm inside, it doesn't sound so bad. So maybe I've just got it set up right. But yeah, I think it's going to be well worth it for the views and for sunrise. So yeah, just going to get everything set up now. Cook some food because it's 7:20 now. Just taking my boots off, which is a lovely sensation. And then we'll do some food and work out what we've done today in terms of mileage. Bearing in mind I started at 11:30 this morning due to delays in flights and etc. So yeah, catch you in a second. I've got my new Thermarest mat that I'm stoked to try out for the first time, even though this is not, oh my God, this is not flat whatsoever. That dip's so bad. That's quite ugly actually. But, oh my God, just look how much it dips. So it goes flat, dips down. Okay, I'm gonna have to sleep this side, move everything over. Okay, yeah, that's not so bad. All the stuff can go in that dip. We've got the Thermarest and we've got the flex tail as well, so buzzing about that. So yeah, excited to get this blown up and sleep in this tonight. Dinner is done. Just looking out across this very casual view, just casual. My bedroom view is better, obviously. This wind is supposed to die down after about 8, so like 9 o'clock it should be going down to like sort of 8, and then late and then to the morning it should be about 5 miles per hour. Lower than that, sort of between sort of 2 and 5 miles per hour. So this should become a lot more bearable as it gets down to the point of going to sleep. Oh. Oh. Right, we're coming up to another little town. I can't think what the name is called. However, I do know there's a pub, and we are definitely going to be stopping there for some lunch and an alcoholic beverage. Had a lovely stop for lunch at a pub called the Clansman. If you're doing the West Highland Way, absolutely stop in there for a drink because it is just incredible. Yeah, the scenery there, out of this world. I mean, just look. I've just come out. That's the pub there. So yeah, scenery is incredible, and the staff are really lovely as well. Very friendly. Couldn't do enough. A nice chat with them. So yeah, definitely pop by if you're doing the West Highland Way. This is a good sign to see. Don't have to worry about camping restrictions anymore, so that'd be nice. Not that I think there are many camping spots on the way for a while. I know there's a hotel I've been told you can camp at, which is about 5.5 miles away, which is what I'm aiming for now. I think it's like Inverness. No, it's not. Inverness or something like that. I don't know. I'm not going to trust my pronunciations this week, so you shouldn't either. These are what are the killers for me anyway. For my ankles, my knees, just constantly along this part of Loch Lomond. You are every 30 feet. You are up and then you're down again. Wow, just look at these ruins. Look at these. Wow. How amazing is that? So, not the best setup, but we're having to use rocks. Yeah, this is home for the night. I wouldn't say that's too shabby, really, would you? I am not going to put a complaint in this time. Struggled with this Loch Lomond bit. You know, everyone said it was going to be hard, this part, and were they right? They were very right. It was just constant scramble. You had no room to have any pace because you were just stopping all the time, which is a bit frustrating. But here now, got a bit of the Loch Lomond left to do. I'd say I probably have about 10 miles left of it. So yeah, I'm gonna hunker down and get some dinner on the go. So for breakfast every day, we've got posh pork and beans. There's 510 calories per pack. So yeah, they're right. I wouldn't say they're like amazing in flavour, but definitely worse ones out there. I've got to show you this, but pretty dangerous. But yeah, you've just got to see what this is like in places. It is relentless. You are never just walking straight. You can never get up a pace. Wild garlic. Oh, so much of it around here as well. It smells beautiful. This is the last time I'm going to see Loch Lomond on this trip. This is the last bit of view we've got. It is turning into a beautiful day. The sun's peeking its head out every now and then. Just went through the campsite. The bar restaurant area was closed, so just went into the shop, got a load of snacks. Obviously, being a campsite, massively overpriced, but it is what it is. Supports small businesses and all. And yeah, make sure you take some time to look back on where you've come. And I certainly haven't come up those mountains, but they look gorgeous, don't they? Green Lyric Crossroads. I've probably pronounced that completely wrong, but it's the halfway point of the West Highland Way. Brilliant. So we are apparently halfway, although didn't feel like it. I feel like I've got a few more miles till halfway point, but yeah, very happy about that. Very happy indeed. Feeling sore, but yeah, in a good point. How sad and ugly does that look? I mean, it's devastating really. I know they're replanting trees and there's obviously a just reason for it, but I still can't help but think, you know, just how upsetting it is really, that so much has to die to sustain us. Shame. Supposedly, Robert the Bruce and his army threw their weapons into this Loch after beating at the Dowry, but no weapons have been recovered, nor his longsword. So, is it myth, legend? Who knows? So, excuse how I look, I'm just keeping warm. I'm underway. It's a little bit later than I'd like. The alarm went off and I turned it off and I thought, right, let's think about today, how it go. And just drifted back to sleep. So I've not had any breakfast yet, but I've got some bars and stuff that were left over from the shop yesterday, which I'll have instead. So yeah, not as great as what I'd like, but I want to make good time, and I've got the breakfast stuff there to eat if I find myself ahead of time. So would that be different types of rock just forming into one, or?
Yeah. Yeah, the geology in Scotland is actually very complex.
So that's algae, the yellow.
I think so. I can't seem to scrape it off with my... I think it is.
Wow. How interesting.
Nice. It's too big to carry.
Sorry if the wind is quite noisy, but yeah, it's about 10 o'clock, just gone 10. Just taking a little break, give my ankles some rest as they're a little bit sore. Was walking with Charles for about 2.5 hours. Charles from Holland, South African fellow, very nice, very interesting guy to chat to. Really interesting. I've thoroughly enjoyed our talks along the way, and yeah, he's hit me some really fascinating stories. And yeah, just a really pleasant guy to have spent some time with, and hopefully cross paths with again. But if not, yeah, really did enjoying it. It helped me a lot having that chat for his first half of the morning. This is my home for the night. That's the King something pub hotel, and I shall be having some food and drink there. So just make sure that's on the cover properly. Yeah, looking forward to it. Just leaving the hotel now. Had a nice meal, and just going to take you to a very special guest who's a permanent resident here. Unsure what the name this certain individual goes by, but they are actually on the menu. So that was where I was camped last night. I'm all ready to go. I'm going to do about 14-15 miles today. Set off a lot later. Just doing a bit of planning for some other trips. Yeah, just booking some book a campsite at the end, because the hostel, the what's it called, the Fort William Backpacker Hostel is fully booked. So I've just done a campsite for the end, which is fine. Hopefully, I think they've got a laundrette thing, so nice to have some clean clothes to wear to go home and have a shower. So yeah, if I'm feeling up for it as well, I might do Ben Nevis just at the end, but I probably won't film that because it doesn't really come under West Highland Way. So but yeah, this is what I'm walking into. So we're heading towards the Devil's Staircase. This is the highest point of the trail. This goes up 1,850 feet or 550 meters. I think this was constructed, yes, 1750. So we're relatively to the top. Beautiful views, absolute beautiful views. Lovely seeing the river snake through that valley there. Just incredible. So we are at the highest point of the West Highland Way. I know there's a mountain just there, but this is the highest point along the path. So yeah, Devil's Staircase was all right. Yeah, it was a challenge, but yeah, I think at this point you've completed Loch Lomond and nothing feels as challenging as that. So yeah, this is beautiful views just behind. And then we push on into even more beautiful views. What legends, oh, what a nice smell. Oh, I love the smell of petrol.
It's a little bit of a difference. You can sit a little bit further back.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I've got several seat bases of the original. I think of trying to build one.
So this is the pre-65 motorcycle trial in Loch Lomond. My name is Gordon Clark. I'm from Dublin, Ireland, and I'm riding a 500 aerial. So we've about half the course done today. Is the kind of lunch stop. So we're riding rivers and gullies and stuff, and we're observed by officials. The object is to ride the gullies without putting your feet down, and they have a scoreboard, and at the end of the day the boards come in, and whoever has the least amount to score is the winner. And we've 6 hours to do it, so it's a good long day. I don't know what sort of mileage is it?
About 40 miles per
40
day.
miles,
So.
yeah. So it's good mileage on old bikes. Like my bike's 1957.
That's
What's that?
1953 James Rigid.
Yeah, James Rigid. So yeah,
No suspension on the back, so it's
Yeah.
a bit bumpy on the rocks,
I
but
can imagine.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
No
Cheers,
problem at
lads. I am staying at the Glen Nevis Caravan and Camping Park, just as I need some accommodation for the next 2 nights. I've stayed completely on the track actually, so I've just got to walk 10 minutes this way and 10 minutes back. Here it is. This is the end. This is the end. Made it. Absolutely made it. Let's try and go get a picture. That is Ben Nevis. I will be climbing that tomorrow. But for me, West Highland Way is done, and that's the end of this journey. Fantastic, one of the best trails I've ever done. It probably is the best one I've done so far, and it's one that anyone can do because you can do it over different number of days. There's luggage transfer between campsites or B&Bs and etc. There were so many people that did that, so I encourage each and every one of you to think about doing something like this, because if you think that you can't, I'm telling you can. I met some much older couples and individuals on their own who were doing it, and they were just doing it at their own pace, and luggage transfer or carry it yourself like myself. But yeah, anyone can do this, so thank you for watching, and we'll look out for the next one.